Who even still uses file cabinets, Joe? Just, don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. Alright, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella. That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead. Let's see here. Hey, Buzinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Can you know, look her up?
On it. I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
What's a... never mind. What does it say?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right! She's in... Forumaris, Transylvania, Romania?
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwan?
Are you kidding me? More than anything? But I'm hopelessly broke, and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome!
You excited to see Romania, Buzz?
Dude, I have been dreaming of this for years and never could afford it. The extra layer of mystery is just the cherry on top.
Yeah, well, it ain't all fun and games. We're dealing with lunatics here. Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode? Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
Well, there's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip! So, when do we leave?
Soon. I still want to go through some files before.
Alright, let me know and I'll book the flights.
I don't think the hunter's mark works on her. That there's Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty.
You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open up? You wanna look at it? Wanna take a peek? The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on.
I'm a hands-on guy myself. Everyone with a search engine in their pocket is a detective nowadays. It's off to Europe, buddy.
Radical.
Yeah, radical. And this was it. Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I, left my shoes in the cab. It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. I'm not hauling that around. Must be the missus.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez! This way, this way. It's so good to have you again.
That's a lot of book right there. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable. Been a while since I've seen one of these.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
I don't think I'm getting any calls here. Shiny summoning thingy. No resonance. Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
It's quite the weather we're having out there.
Oh, yes. A freakster. They call it, the Herbert. Taking the entire world by storm.
Huh, yeah. Paris is still beautiful in the storm, though.
I wholeheartedly agree, monsieur. She's the prettiest no matter the weather.
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything?
Well, yes, everything.
You seem to hesitate there. Is there maybe one you're holding on to for somebody?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held on to.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Does the name Olmsted ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Getting nothing here. That's gotta be my destination, but I don't exactly know where I'm going. I can't just blindly walk up there. Need someone to show me upstairs.
This way, this way. It's so good to have you again.
Looks like a flyer about Nicolas Flamel. I'm not getting anything. This might prove useful at some point. That's the concierge's prerogative. It's a flyer what bears. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's. I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
But it's for science.
Science means nothing when compared to loyalty and respect.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmsted?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome. I have things to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, please let yourself out. Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
Soup? There are more important things than soup.
You are technically correct, but it is too late in the evening for roast, even in Paris.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmsted who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or even his friend.
You're being unnecessarily pedantic.
No, I am merely being cautious. Big difference.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmsted left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. Aha! Alright. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
Ketype.
Mr. Ketype, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew? And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
Flamel's what?
Room!
Rome?
Room! Oh, you are insufferable.
I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything
Not...
odd?
This way! It's so good to have you again! Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
No resonance.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez! A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. Nothing that way. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Nah, that's not the right direction. There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here. I'm not getting anything.
Oh no.
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guestbook. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Does this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
A quite real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
I, Donald R. Ketype,
Yes?
knowing full well that this will go into recorded history.
Yes?
I'm compelled to record into written history
Yes?
that, through circumstances that were hard to predict,
Bon Dieu, is there more?
oh yeah, where was I? I arrived here in Paris in good health.
Yes?
And as it shall be known forthwith,
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
for in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens, je viens.
As Mac Viper says, never touch another man's pen. This is for you, Papillon.
Oh, Monsieur Olmsted, it's beautiful. You're too kind.
Monsieur Serge seems to have forgotten his beloved pen there.
I might have known it was you. What is it now?
I remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks. What is it that endeared you so to Olmsted, Mr. Serge?
Strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay. How do you remember Olmsted?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? Funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Strange.
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man, and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it. Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
Is thing, Monsieur Ketype?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work for the man. You know, the stabilizing element he was after.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Olmsted was researching up there. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated. Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein?
Huh. I mean Olmstead. Silly me.
Thank you for delivering his message.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now. What a cacophony. Too many damned people. Bonsoir, Paris. Of course there had to be a pentagram. Of course. Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital. Ya Azoftu. Ya Angaku. Ya Zi Nibo. Okay. A really old, really crooked armoire. A big vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty. II, or the Roman numeral for 2. Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital. I don't know what to say. I, or the Roman numeral IV, or the Roman numeral for 4. V, I, or these particular books had somehow survived. They seem to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually. Ancient books, rotting away in this forsaken attic. They're no use to anybody anymore. They're no use to anybody anymore. Strange little pyramids of grayish-blue dust. Probably alchemical in nature. No time to look into it. Not gonna pick any of this stuff up. Who knows what it is, and does. There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within. Homestead, huh? How do you remember?
Oh,
Yeah, but what of his appearance? Strange.
yes, but that...
Yeah. Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother.
No, but...
It looks, well, ancient. Looks just as dreary as any other town in a thunderstorm. Wish I could have visited under different circumstances and weather. Novissimus. Nothing. Uthar. Nothing. Magnum. Nothing.